Good morning everyone, good morning, good morning. I am back in London. No, doing a video.
Gotta see things, see new faces and brand new things. Gotta go places and do things, maybe to forget it.
Yeah, so when you're making a YouTube video, you always have to be aware of who is in the background. That was Natasha before. Anyway, I didn't say it before, but it's Thursday morning in London. Like I said, the sun is shining. Let's talk about Porsches. We literally just got off the 30-hour traveling journey from Sydney to the UK. We've done it a lot of times before. We're pretty, what's the word? Conditioned to this sort of traveling, so we're feeling okay. But anyway, let's make a video. Yeah, so last week one of my YouTube friends, I'll call you my YouTube friend, Auto Amateur, said to me, but I should do a video, I should do a Porsche Chat video about buying a 911 in the UK, or why I don't have a 911 in the UK. So today is kind of inspired by James's comment on Instagram. So let me have a crack at it. It's not going to be that great because there's not that many reasons why, but let's get into it now. I mean, every time I come back to London, let me just get that in focus. Every time I come back to London, I think about it. I think, yeah, it'd be great to have a 911 in the UK, especially on a day like today. Especially on a day like today where the sun is out and it's a beautiful London day today. But you know, there's a few things that have to be considered. One is, if you have a 911, you have to have somewhere secure to park it. To have somewhere secure to park it means you have to have a car space. We don't have a car space where we stay. If we did have a car space, I mean, there's car spaces here, I guess, that could be leased, but then that's another cost. So that would cost, you know, I don't know, £80 a month probably for a car space. So, you know, it gets expensive. Okay, so I'm trying to get the right light today. I think I've got the right light now. I'll get rid of that water bottle out of the frame. Yeah, so would I buy a 911 in the UK? Probably not. Probably not, because to have a car here is, I guess it's adding to extra stress and extra things that you have to look after. Having the car in Australia and having it, you know, stored for months, 3 months at a time, 2 months at a time, you know, even though it's secure and it's looked after, it's still something that's on your mind, and you still think about it, and you still worry about you worry about your car because you look after your car. So that is the main consideration. So probably not. To buy a 911 in UK means really you'd have to sell the 911 in Australia. I don't want to sell the 997 in Australia. I like having the car there. For the times that we are there, there's plenty of open roads to go to that are close to inner Sydney where we live. Inner Sydney, I should say, where we live. See, I am a little bit jet lagged, I didn't realize. So there's plenty of roads to go on. I love that car. I want to keep that car for a while. I mean, in a perfect world, if I did find a 997.2 GT3 that was a great GT3, I might be tempted to sell it, but I'd also, you know, would also be tempted to keep it as well. It's a great car. I mean, the other consideration that has to come to mind as well about buying a 911 in the UK is that we don't live here permanently. If you lived here permanently, well then maybe, you know, I would consider it, because I wouldn't have the car in Australia and we wouldn't have our house in Australia. But not living here permanently means that it's probably a little bit tricky. And also there's probably other complications I'm not sure about purchasing a car. You know, do you want to finance it? How are you going to finance it? You got to pay cash for it. You got to use all your cash. You know, of course 911s are cheaper here. 997s are cheaper here. I think GT3s are about the same price as Australia. They're not that much cheaper. 0.2 GT3s. I keep talking about the 0.2 GT3 because the 997.2 GT3 is what I really primarily look at for an upgrade to the 997. I mean, I guess the proximity. I guess one of the benefits of having a 911 here, though, is obviously in summer there's plenty of roads to drive on around the UK when you get out of London, I guess. but I mean the proximity to Europe and the proximity to driving, you know, to Europe and to doing some drives with your 911, whether you ship it over and drive it over there, or you drive it from London and you take it on a road tour through Europe. That's really appealing. Watching people like Shimmy 150 and seeing how he, you know, drives around the ring in Germany and going on the German autobahns and all that sort of driving that he does, you know, it looks like a lot of fun, and it's something that I would like to do. But I don't know whether that is that is something, you know, whether that is beneficial by buying a car here and just using it for those. I mean, you know, yeah, so the proximity to Europe is a plus. It's definitely a plus for wanting to have a 911 in the UK. But like I said, a day like today is also a good reason to have a 911 in the UK. The other reason why I think it'd be great to have a 911 in the UK is the Porsche Club Great Britain seems to have, from their website, has lots of great events. It has lots of drives. It has the regular monthly thing at Ace Cafe, or regular weekly or monthly thing at Ace Cafe that people have told me about. I mean, it seems to have so many things going on. It'd be great to have a 911 and to be involved in that community here in the UK. I think that's what I really want to get involved in. I want to get involved in the Porsche community here. I got to work out a way to do it. I got to work out a way to get a car that I can use now and again, or I've got to, maybe I'll contact Porsche Great Britain and ask them if they've got a free press car. But yeah, it's definitely a temptation, but it really isn't something that I can do at the moment to get a car here, to get a 911 here. But yeah, it's a good talking topic though. It's good to think about these things and assess, you know, the practicalities, I guess. And still, from my very first video, trying to be sensible. I'm always trying to be sensible, and I guess this is a way that I am being sensible in not buying one here at the moment. And checked out Auto Amateur's channel. Have a look at it. I'll put another link here. I've linked it before. It's a great channel, and at the moment he's fitting his GT3 style, I think it's called. Is that correct? Is that correct? GT3 style spoiler. Great videos. Check it out. The thing is, I don't know how they do it, but all these rich YouTubers, I'll call them on YouTube, all these car YouTubers, I won't mention any names, but the ones that have Lamborghinis and multiple Porsches, they seem to keep their cars for like 3 to 4 months or 5 months. Is there a trick to that? Because I don't know what it is. You can buy a car on a lease and you only have to have the lease for 4 months and then you can trade it on. In Australia, you can't really do that, so I'm a bit confused how they only have these cars for short periods. That could be good, you know. I could get a 911T. I like the 911T, maybe in Lava Orange or in the GT Silver, keep it for summer and then trade it in after summer. I don't know, is that a possibility? Anyway, just food for thought. Thank you for watching today. Like I said, back in the UK, just got back, well, flew in at 6 o'clock this morning. It's about 11 o'clock here in the morning now. I just realized my glasses are dirty, so sorry about that. I am a little bit half asleep, but I'm functioning. Oh, and if you haven't recognized me during this video, it's still me. Yes, I had a haircut. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Like I keep on saying, every subscriber helps. It helps my channel grow. I want to keep making more and more videos and keep up this good, keep up the Porsche content and keep up the, you know, car talk content. So please subscribe. Please like this video if you like it, and please, any comments, comment below. Oh, also one other thing, people have been asking me on Instagram and also on YouTube where my stripe comes from on my decal on the side of my 911. The decal was from Carrera Decals. It's the same company, I believe now. He can't use Carrera Decals. It's called rendecals.com. I'll put the link below. I think his name was Chris. Really good guy, easy to deal with, great price, super fast shipping, and really good quality. So if you're looking for a decal for your Porsche, that's the person to contact. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.